The Isha Upanishad. In the heart of all things, of whatever there is in the universe, dwells the Lord. He alone is the reality. Wherefore, renouncing vain appearances, rejoice in him. Covet no man's wealth. Well may he be content to live 100 years, who acts without attachment, who works his work with earnestness, but without desire, not yearning for its fruits, he and he alone. Worlds there are without suns, covered up with darkness. To these, after death, go the ignorant, slayers of the self. The self is one, unmoving, it moves swifter than thought. The senses do not overtake it, for always it goes before. Remaining still, it outstrips all that run. Without the self, there is no life. To the ignorant, the self appears to move, yet it moves not. From the ignorant, it is far distant, yet it is near. It is within all, and it is without all. He who sees all beings in the self, and the self in all beings, hates none. To the illumined soul, the self is all. For him who sees everywhere oneness, how can there be delusion or grief? The self is everywhere, bright is he, bodiless, without scar of imperfection, without bone, without flesh, pure, untouched by evil, the seer, the thinker, the one who is above all, the self-existent. He it is that has established perfect order among objects and beings from beginningless time. To darkness are they doomed who devote themselves only to life in the world, and to a greater darkness they who devote themselves only to meditation. Life in the world alone leads to one result. Meditation alone leads to another. So have we heard from the wise. They who devote themselves both to life in the world and to meditation, by life in the world overcome death, and by meditation achieve immortality. To darkness are they doomed who worship only the body, and to greater darkness they who worship only the spirit. Worship of the body alone leads to one result. Worship of the spirit leads to another. So have we heard from the wise. They who worship both the body and the spirit, by the body overcome death, and by the spirit achieve immortality. The face of truth is hidden by thy golden orb, O sun. That do thou remove, in order that I, who am devoted to truth, may behold its glory. O nourisher, only seer, controller of all, O illumining sun, fountain of life for all creatures, withhold thy light, gather together thy rays. May I behold, through thy grace, thy most blessed form, the being that dwells therein, even that being am I. Let my life now merge in the all-pervading life. Ashes are my body's end. Om, O mind, remember Brahman. O mind, remember thy past deeds. Remember Brahman, remember thy past deeds. O God, Agni, lead us to felicity. Thou knowest all our deeds. Preserve us from the deceitful attraction of sin. To thee we offer our salutations again and yet again.